So each of them will be asking like three questions, where the first one will be like, for example, Raj, your college team, and then followed by last year's team, and then followed by. So in that way, we enough time and make sure that none of the questions would actually, uh, merge up or something.
Okay. So I think I have them. Oh, hell no.
So actually, the hardest task was the idea fuel case, because it was really hard for us to start with the competition, like coming out outer college students were joining so far. We didn't expect much students to join, and it was hard to coordinate. Like it was the first time for us. We are second year students, and we have never come through such things. As I told before, we are first time joining into this NEC contest, so it was hard. But still, as those students were our friends, our contacts, it was easy for us to communicate with them. And we have learned so many mistakes, which we rectified in our Illuminate workshop, which we completed it recently on Monday. So that was really nice of coordination. By our team coordination, we rectified that.
So we will ask to that founders for Raj. So how is your like socials thing? Like if you actually go for the social media and LinkedIn blogs and all that stuff, how did you actually manage to get better reach out of it? How did you actually explore it? How it helped you? Hello.
Could you please repeat the question? Sorry, I had some network issue.
We had some social media tasks, right?
Yeah.
So how did those tasks help you actually reach out to the bigger people in the social media? Like how did you like expand your socials at that point?
So social media challenge we conducted online, and we didn't want everyone to get pestered, like create a poster or create something. Like everyone wasn't interested; they had their own time. So we thought of a simple task, like just giving out a text. They start. We also wanted to incorporate the entrepreneur feeling or entrepreneurship ideas. So what we did was we asked the students or the participants to just give one line of the startup idea. So that was easy. Either they take the efforts to give out their startup idea, or they just go to ChatGPT. And to increase their curiosity or interest in the contest, we gave out the cash prize rewards. So there were many people coming out, like 78 or something. And out of that, we shortlisted and found the best startup ideas. So that was easy to reach out. So all the 12 members were really active in Instagram and Facebook and so on. So everyone were ready to share it with all their friends. So, and we also encourage our friends to give out or boost their ideas and encourage them.
That's a good thing. Next, Gunz.
No, our college didn't contribute to that. It was our friends. We 12 members in our team. So we actually have four teams: operation team, PR team and overall coordinator, and similarly other teams for coordinating these events. So we actually incorporated like, oh, if we incorporate 20 rupees or something, we can give out the prizes. It was just a simple contest, so we didn't give out a large cash prize. That was- And they-
Uh,
It's Nirlights. Actually, I just want to ask, you conducted a workshop, right? Did you faced any struggles during that? I mean, about payment, right? It's about payment.
Is this question to me or everyone in common?
no,
The
we are
founder,
actually asking you the questions right now, Ponder Swaraj, and then we will shift the team to some other team, and they will others will ask the questions to them.
Okay, okay. I got it wrong. I thought
founder
one will be
Faraj.
questioning and everyone has to answer.
Is it like that?
Yeah, the founder Faraj itself said that they conducted the workshop.
Oh, okay, okay. Can you repeat your question, like payment or something you asked for?
Guys, can we wait here? Because I think we have got it wrong. Actually, Sweta actually said it right. Like everyone has to take the one question and everyone has to answer about it.
That's what Gamya, I think, they said I saw.
I'm sorry about the misconception. What I told was the thing is if we give the same question to each and everyone, it'll be time taking and we cannot get the right approach. So how you guys understood in the first one, except for Shweta, I'm sorry if I didn't communicate right. So it will be one team, the other team, one team will be answering, the other team will be giving out the questions, and when they are done, we will be moving on to the next team. So the main reason is we don't want the questions to be repeated. So if we will go with the approach that you have understood, it won't be much useful according to me. So it's my opinion. So that's why I said it will be one team will be focused and the other teams will be questioning.
Yeah. Okay. Last year, can you repeat your question, please?
Actually, you said that you conducted a Illuminate workshop, right? Did you face any struggles during it? Because it's all about the payment 650. How did you manage to get 70 participants?
I'm Sadhana, same from Founders 4G team. So I can't open my camera because some issues. So, anyways, I'm engaging you through this audio. So
Yeah,
I
go
got
ahead.
these questions. We have faced a issue. Many of them they don't understand why we need to pay 650 just for the certificates. What and all they will be giving for the kit. So first we can't able to convince them. So later we are about to say the creating awareness and what is IIT Bombay and what are the benefits you get when you get the certificates and also what and all things you do have in a kit. So everything we explained later they understood, and also if one member from the class was joined means that member can able to take their friend also. So by the way the information was spreaded, and then we have kept lot of stories and status for this for eliminate workshop. So then we gathered, and then they agreed to pay the amount. So by that way, so the event was over.
Okay, that's great. And one more thing I want to ask the review about of that workshop. I
That
mean,
was
are you satisfied with it?
yeah,
Because we are also going to conduct it.
that was a great workshop. The event was delayed a little bit because um, the chief guest arrived a little bit late, and then that event was overall good because we thought that the students won't interact with the chief guest, but then the chief guest interacted very well. The students about got a mic and answered very well. So we itself don't expect that much, and then. Uh, yeah, everything good. Nothing wrong, but we thought that event could be end 4:30 something, but they have ended early, like 3:30 they have ended up, and it was a good event, and many of us student even went and interacted with chief guest personally, like they have to start they have to start their own startup, and fetched some ideas from the chief guest personally. So that the chief guest gave that much space for that, so that was a good one. And yeah, someone asked how many participants. Like we have 70 participants from our college and 8 participants from other colleges.
And exact what did they started? I mean, you said that they arrived late.
Yes, they arrived late means like our principal want to discuss some points with chief guest personally. Then only they allow the chief guest to discuss with our students. So our principal from they are in our principal from she's busy in that by that time, like she's in another event, so she came and then she discussed with that chief guest, and then she allowed. So that takes a little bit time, like the event getting delayed about 20 minutes.
Want okay, it's all right, but I just want to know exact what time you started.
Like the event was about to start by 10 o'clock, but we have started about 10:20.
10. Okay.
Yeah.
Can we move to next team?
So we'll do the next. Yeah, yeah. I think so.
Yeah, that way we can give out more questions.
Yeah. So can I ask one question? Because I have a really good question. What's your motivation to join NEC? What's your motivation? Why you're doing this? That's very true. That's very true. We also feel the same. Next team.
Actually, we didn't get much information about NEC. I thought when it was called out, my friend Rohit Oshan, he has his own startup in Fanji. So when he called out to me, I didn't make much research about that. And first of all, I thought it was an hackathon. I didn't get to know much information about it. And then when we joined, then we got to know that it was a team of 12 or more with some coordination. We'll get to learn more in the 6 months of journey. It was really nice, and it's the first time. So I think we'd make it to finals, and I'll be really happy if we made it to finals. Like a long way through till here, completing all the tasks before the deadline perfectly, handling all the confusions and chaos was was really a great achievement for us. That's all about it.
Next team.
To be frank, at that time we also didn't got a proper information, but the only thing that kept in my mind is I just want to start a startup, not just like commonly just going in through a job. I just want to stand out a bit. So I just want to start a startup. For that, it would be great if I would be in ESL. Like that, I thought, and I can expand my network as well as.
So overall, all the responses that we got right now. So we can like conclude about this question that what's your motivation to come in NEC? That majority of us have got like real good exposure from this particular competition, right? We actually learned how to like plan our things, right? How to actually fail and actually learn from the failures. So yeah, this is the thing we actually wanted, and this is happening. So who is going to ask the next question?
I guess I go with it. So since you asked about NEC, so let's just take the E. So what exactly was your first conception of entrepreneurism and how did it change throughout the year? Like what is your conception right now? No other definition, don't want anything which you have been taught. I just want what you first thought. Let it be funny, let it be silly. And right now, what exactly does it mean to you? So let's go with that.
So can you please just repeat the question? I think I actually had some issues with the internet.
Sure. So, what exactly did entrepreneurism first sound to you? And throughout the, let it be NEC, let it be your college or exposure, or you having setting up a new one. What is your conception right now? What was it first, and what is it now? Right.
So honestly, my personal view was like when I was in my ninth standard, I used to do freelancing. I used to write codes in Java, make some applications, backend applications, and sell it on freelancer.com or something. And I used to earn a bit of from them, like 10 to 12,000 a month. Used to earn a nice amount. Then when I actually went into this 12th and 11th and 12th wala phase, JE wala phase, after that, when I actually started building things, I started with SaaS application, if you know, guys. Before this Ghibli art, the complete era of Ghibli art, I actually made an application which you just click 5 to 6 pictures of yours, and it will give you like any pictures, just including your face. Like if you want a proper LinkedIn portrait, it will give it to you. If you want like a wedding photo, like with your particular friend, it can give it to you. Like it was a really cool SaaS application. I actually earned around $4,000 from it. So, firstly, I thought just take the things, put it on the internet, build it in public, and then just like you just earn money and you invest it better. But right now, what I feel is the more I build, the like we have this curriculum like you go to your college, you earn your degree, you do lead code, you and just go to a particular MNC, earn and just go to sleep at night. But for me that was not the thing. For me entrepreneurship is more about building things. Like if I can make something in reality, if I can like automate that door, if I can just walk into room and everything turns on, my workspace gets set up at that particular time for me, and that thing I have made for myself. So that building part and then selling it to someone, that's entrepreneurship for me. Yeah.
Okay. So, Shweta, your team, anyone from your team, you or anyone.
My friend Harita will be answering this. She said she wants to. Harita,
So, hello everyone. Myself Harita from Flawless Sports. Am I audible? Yes, you are audible, Harita.
So at first, when before entering into this ESL and everything, I was just thinking about the entrepreneurship and entrepreneurship as a like it's just a starting up a business or a startup, something like that. That is not coming under governments like that. I was thinking like that. It doesn't come under any government thing. So after joining into this, I totally got some idea. Like it comes like whatever competitions we organize, and it matters like it has all communication systems and organizing something. How we do that, mainly how we do everything comes under entrepreneurship. So I got an whole idea how to create something new and how to manage problems and manage things. Yeah, that's all I have an idea about it.
Okay, let's go with Lafia's team.
To be frank, at start I didn't expect like just giving tasks and managing those and interacting with team. I expected than this more like starting a initial plan to going to further like startup. I expected more, in fact, but I didn't expect really managing the team and sharing the work among them and completing the task among the deadline. Uh, I think I experienced a new thing like managing team. Uh, for me, in fact, entrepreneurship is like getting own freedom, not bounded by others and working under them. And this is the only thought I have from starting to now.
Thank Okay, so is there anyone from any team who would like to add up? Yeah, we can go with the next questions. Let's go on with the next questions.
Sweta, you can ask, I think.
So we have seen we've got points in the preliminary task and so on. So which task gave you bonus points, and what do you think in that particular task gave you bonus points? Like everyone would have a perspective of algorithm. Like this is why we got the bonus points and so on. So, and if you lost points, why did you think so, or did you lose points? What's the reason, according to your perspective? Other teams.
Fact, we scored very less points in preliminary task because the day before that only we, I mean, concluded our teammates actually. In fact, on that day also one girl left in, to be frank. So, as in hurry, we just made it documents. In fact, not even looking good. We just made the documents as soon as possible. We all gathered at library and we did very fastly on that single day. But after that, the time got extended. We just felt like helpless, and we went to holidays. I think so at that time. So we didn't concentrate on it. Um, and another thing is actually we learn things from our failures, right? On that time, after seeing that score, we got deeply disappointed. After that, I closely monitored the each and every documentation, and now we gained even points in now at present task at Eureka competition or Ignite Pulp. We scored bonus also. As we are doing it in a basic track, it is our first time. It's actually true.
Like that wasn't easy to finish everything in one day. We really appreciate that efforts.
Um,
Thank you.
so I'm here from K Sites and talking about the preliminary tasks. Um, the tasks which we scored bonus was creating your social media presence, and another one was defining the roles in your team, and the one of the tasks where we lost quite a lot of points was making a faculty advisor. It was like the one thing that we closely saw in the after submitting the task that we realized was that um, the key point which we needed, the note from the faculty advisor, was probably not like up to the par, or probably not what they actually wanted in the like us to show or to document in the submission. So that was one task that we lost like quite a lot of points in it. And another one, but looking at the tasks that we scored, was creating a social media presence. I think that we gained around 10 bonus points, and even in the define the roles, we got 20 bonus points. So it's like the one of the things that I understood while monitoring all the documents was that some things we did miss out in the in the chaos while we reaching out the deadlines, and you already have a lot of things that you are handling other than NEC, and in that confusion there are a few things that we probably didn't like include in the submission. So I think that one thing that we learned from those after losing the points was something that we did include in the next tasks, and we made sure that we don't lose points. So in the other tasks that Ignite Propel, we scored like out of marks in almost every or each of them. Documentation, talking about the documentation, is like um, making it presentable or keeping all the details intact in it was something that we made sure, but probably there were a few mistakes that we did with which they didn't like, and some of even in the some of the tasks we they also gave a feedback on on where we missed out, and I think that we will be improving on it for the last task that we we have now, which is the Illuminate workshop and the Venture Quest. So yeah.
So, shall I ask another question? I'm from Founders for GT. So, what were the challenges you guys faced when posting LinkedIn blog in your LinkedIn page? So, any answers from other teams?
In fact, similar answer. I have to thank my team because even I forgot. They itself remind me about that task. Okay, today you have to post the blog, edit the. I mean, we have to edit the logo itself on that picture, right? That's why they itself remind me and say that you we have to do today like that. They remind me. In fact,
That was a good one, right? But myself, our team faced some problem in LinkedIn presentation, LinkedIn blog, because uh, the same LinkedIn blog, we all 12 members reposted at the same time as same day. So the account got banned, unfortunately. So we are just in a confusion what we did actually like that. So then we started from a scratch, and then we'll be reposting like one day after, or giving some time between ourselves. So that was a good learning that we should not repost at the same time, 12 members. So that was a good learning I have learned from this.
okay, I have to give a small suggestion. In fact, in LinkedIn itself, there is a one option like you can post it and set the time, right? If you forgot, also it will automatically post. Maybe you can use that feature when your team all are at present. Then you can post each and everything by setting the time, and then it will automatically post it.
Oh, that was a nice idea. I was about to know that now. Yeah, we'll follow by next time.
The actual problem was not post scheduling actually. The main problem was reposting. So we didn't have much time. We thought the blogs will be post 12 members are there. So according to that, we planned like all the 12 members will each will write one blog and we'll be posting it. So after we are posting in the the ESL LinkedIn account, we were supposed to repost it in our account. So when the information came out like all have to repost, we didn't think of it again. We reposted at the same time, and of course bot the account thought we were bot, and it was not just in that account, the other accounts which were linked to the same number like our Instagram or Facebook, everything was blanked out at the same time. It was really tiresome work as an member of PR team. So then I reported the message, we wrote the emails to the support team, and I revived back to our account. Like it took me a week to get it back again.
So may I ask a question? As
Yeah.
so, as a quick introduction, my name is Meghna. I'm from KLCAA. So, as per all the tasks we did until now, Eureka is the biggest task, right? So, how did you guys manage with the social media promotions, or else getting the participants to that event and making the events with the jury and mentors and all? How did you guys come up with that?
Will you please repeat once again?
Uh, I mean, uh, until now, the Eureka task is the which is the biggest we did until now, right? So we need to get the participants, we did the promotions, and we also connected with the jury for that. So how did you guys manage all the things, and what are the difficulties, or else what are the good things happened in that kind of time of the period? Like, what is the experience of your Eureka event?
So that was a great experience. Actually, I'm from Fun for GT, sorry, Founders for GT. So that was a great experience we have gained in that. But one thing was we don't have that much network connectivity in our college due to some tower like they have taken some tower for some purpose. So the network was totally like we don't have any network. So then all the participants get tensed like they don't have network over the area. So they was like even we participated in other college, they don't have net means we itself got tension, right? So we can understand them, but we can't provide solution because we itself don't. How can I provide network to them like that situation? And we also have some good things like there were we don't get confused because we have splitted the task among ourselves. So we have every team members that we have splitted among did their good job, so we don't get confused. So MC desk did their good job, and The reception desk did their best job, and also the jury members handled by another team, so everything was fine. But the problem is network connectivity, so then we don't know what to do. So
That was nice experience, by the way. And another team.
Yeah. I'll be talking from K sides. So I was the lead for the Eureka event. And about the event, it went actually like really good. About connections, me along with my team, we brought in like so many people. Around like 18 teams were registered, which is a really good amount. And the judges were also uh, kind of knowledgeable about this business fields. The problem we faced during Eureka event was in Mumbai, the weather was quite harsh. So what we had to do was we had to take half event offline on the spot and half event online 2 to 3 days later. But I don't think that affected much because our criteria for selecting people were quite good. We selected them on base of the vision, the current standing, the prototype, and how much they can their ideas can capture in the next coming market. So on that basis, we selected 3 teams among our members, which really did good. And yeah, that's it. I don't think we faced any major problems during Eureka. And in fact, our members were quite educated after knowing things about business fields. Thank you.
That was actually a great idea coming up with half of the thing in online and half of the thing in offline. That was really great.
Okay, myself Jamal. I'm from KLCWA, and I want to ask, how all of you get connected and submit tasks by deadline, and what is your strategy?
so the strategy we do follow here is when the task arrives, not one task handled by all the 12 members. We have split it. So we have the task urge that our team have to submit our task first. So each team that we have splitted has that spirit. So each team have that urge to submit the task earlier when comparing to other teams. So by that way, all the teams got submitted their tasks.
Okay. Yeah. Any other questions?
Hi everyone, I'm Sufyan from KLC. So we have already discussed about the hardest challenge, right? So I'd like to ask, what was the most fun event you guys did? Like personally for me, I did one. I was taking care of this one task called Freshie Intro. I'm audible, right? So I was doing this Freshie Intro task, and we just had our freshers also, like first years. They just joined the college, and we were taking their interviews, and it was really fun. Like it was one of the most fun event we did. We did, I think, some 20 to 30 interviews of the freshers. So it was a nice thing. I really enjoyed it. So I'd like you to share like your experiences. Raj, I would like you to share. I don't know why, but it's written on your expression.
Okay, so we actually like the same task, the fresh intros. So we actually gathered among like really nice freshies, and we were actually like it was real fun to watch them actually make up answers for the particular things they actually don't know about or they actually want to know about. And many of them were not like camera friendly, so we had to take a lots and lots of shots, so the whole day was completely went into that. So yeah, And the second most task we actually loved was this Eureka event, obviously Devik, and we all did it really well. It was really well planned, really well executed, and you can also like check our socials. And I will tell you by the end of this meet, before we actually like leave everyone, we actually share our socials. Let us follow each other from our official account so that we get connected in future if we want any help from each other. Right? Okay. So yeah, that was the task. Next, anyone?
That funny thing happened in Freshie intro. I'm from Founders for GT. So the Freshie intro, it was like a street interviews, right? So we have to go and ask some question to some juniors. They had I want to go to class. It's time. So we seniors, we itself asking question. They are juniors, but they have to go to class. We are proud of our juniors, but not this much. And then we are asking questions to one person like what is the full form of ESEL? They are saying electric cell, and another person was saying engineering cell. So it was like, what is happening? What are you doing like that? And the faculty correctly crossed that interview. That the faculty laughed. What engineering cell we are going to conduct here like that? The reaction was like that. So it was a funny thing ever happened.
Like we
So
tried to figure out students who were bunking the classes, but they still denied. Since first year, they were actually liberal, and they still find out it to be hard to manage. They're actually liberal, but they think it's strict. Then what if they find out the second is strictness that we have? Like colleges are really, really strict. You cannot miss out classes. It's like school having 7 periods and you have to sit in the same place, or if you want to move to lab, you have to move to lab. So kind of like that. So we were really impressed by the dedication by our juniors.
So while we were asking questions, right, some were like very serious. They are just suddenly they're asking funny questions. Like one question was something related to Bollywood or some question. These people like are like very seriously they are thinking about it. Then they are answering. They're like, chill out, guys. We don't need some
So
serious
Shah
answer
Rukh
now.
Khan burning to give it to Aryan Khan.
We get some funny questions. That also they are just thinking, okay, we need to answer this very seriously. Like,
Nice. That's the fun part. Nice questions.
And also, when it comes to boys side, I'm asking question, they are giving some funny answers. But when it comes to girls side, they were stuck between I want to answer in Tamil or English. If it is so, they are asking only professional answers only. I was like, they say some funny answers. Why are you answering so professionally? Like that, it was hitting me. Then for a whole question, they have answered with the only correct answers. Like I have to give them full marks, no minus marks like that they have answered. So actually girls minds.
That's a really fun question. Like, nice, Sufyan. So, like, can we have the next question? Like, it brought some energy.
So myself, Harika, and my question is that what did you learn by organizing such events like idea pitching event we have conducted, right? What did you learn overall by organizing events?
Should I answer it? So, about events. So basically, we had like three major things. Like our ESL was like runner-up in 2017 in NEC, and we had done a really great job. But after that, because of that lockdown phase, our ESL got like temporarily closed out, and we actually started it again. And along with that, all the competitions we actually engaged within, we actually started to do it. So forming those events, like the club was dead for a year or two, and teachers even didn't know. Many teachers newly joined didn't even know that such club actually existed, which actually helped students get into entrepreneurship, be a business person. So like we actually had to face a lot, like getting proper seminar halls for it, getting proper permissions for it. And till now we are like completely bootstrapped, as we say in startups, like we are completely being funded by ourselves, where in past we were actually funded by the alumni and the college. So yeah, events were really good. Experience was really good, but the main problem we faced was about the area we actually do the events. Where should we do the events? So yeah.
I'd just like to add that similar thing happened, but not like this. Like our ESL, I think, was created, like it was there from 2013, but the it was, I think, active from 3 years back. Like Anushka and their batch, they started it. So I'm a second year, and Anushka is fourth year. So they actually started that from there onwards by 3 years past, and now we are here. So we actually also don't have any alumni networks like that much. Just for some events, like if we call them, okay, we have this thing, you can come for guests, then they'll respond. But sponsor wise, we need to approach like blindly. We approach these things. I think Anushka can tell you this.
So
From
my
college,
please, please, you can say.
from our college, this is the first time we are into this ESL. In fact, related to entrepreneurship, this is the first time in our college, as we are from Tier 3 college. We actually more concentrate on jobs like that. But due to this decision, we have to enter into entrepreneurship as well as, and there are so many people who are interested in entrepreneurship. But the one thing that I feel sad is whenever during this Eureka pitching competition, while organizing itself, we saw that we have a bit low organizing skills than other colleges, as well as their presentation was very absolutely stunning. In fact, we have to improve that presentation skills also. Like that, I felt, and we have to improve more things by learning from others also. This is the thing that I observed while organizing, as well as I'm participant also. Compared to others, I mean other colleges, we are not to range like that. I felt this is my own feeling.
Okay.
It's actually difficult. In fact, while asking them to come and join in that this Illuminate workshop, also they are asking like why we should like that. In fact, it's very we can't explain it, because we can't even show real examples. Our previously seniors did like this, like that. But our faculty are very supportive. In fact,
My answer would be, yeah, while conducting this pitching event, we didn't think, as we told that we are a team of 12 members and we are split up into different like two members should be handling the registration team and two members in MC and two members like in setting up the hall. But we didn't manage like that. At the end of the event, we were split up in someone doing some other thing. So one thing I learned from organizing this event was that main thing here is teamwork. I would say because we didn't think that we are out of people. We can't manage everything as we are assigned. So this would be my answer. Yes.
Hello, am I
Yeah.
audible?
Yeah, you are well.
Yes, yes. So, hello, I am Shubham Gupta from Team Cassites. Like we have got our leaderboards, yes, and we all know our ranks. So, are we satisfied by that rank, or do you think you should have been on better rank? Other teams?
I think sharing this would be very silly for you. We are satisfied as well as dissatisfied. As I mentioned before, for the starting preliminary task, we did in very short span. So I'm satisfied with that rank. But for next task, we spent a lot of time and we did hard work a lot. So I'm not satisfied with that rank. In fact.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, okay, I'll ask the question. The core purpose of ESL is to, yeah, yeah. The core purpose of ESL is to bring entrepreneurial qualities to engineering students. So I have two questions. How is your ESL managing those qualities for like how is the ESL kind of bringing or organizing such events that you are covering up both these entrepreneurial qualities and these tech qualities? And the second, my question is, how are you bringing sponsors to your events? Because at some point you have to monetize your stuffs, whatever you are building with your members. So how is the ESL doing or planning to do that?
Okay, so sponsorship. Okay, let's crack it down. So we can either go through the branded ones or through the monetary ones. So last time what we did was, see, 650. Normally, I don't think any of our college members at that time would be coming out and put in their amount and say, yeah, we're gonna come. So we know our college, we know our like we know our target customers kind of thing. So you can see it in that way. So what we thought was, okay, so in this state, since it's only 70, so we just need 70 members, we have like 25,000 students. Okay. So getting 70 is not a big thing, but the only thing is those who are willing to come and put. So for 650, definitely, as per me myself, I wouldn't be choosing. So what we did was we reduced the price to around 300, 350. But then we have to send the amount, right? So for that, what we did was we just made this brochure. We just divided it in three segments, the whole sponsors, like the gold, silver, and the bronze. Sorry, the diamond, gold, and the silver. So we said like this one is like 10,000, the other one is like 20, somewhere between 40 or something like that. Because see, we need the maximum amount we needed was 50 at that time. And the minimum amount that we need was around 25, 30. So we started calling out, reaching out to different people. So the very first thing what we have seen was this overseas education platforms. So we did nothing. We didn't have any contacts. Anisha was there. There were few others. Everyone of us, we just sat and we started calling. Hi, so this is from our university. So we are conducting an event. Are you interested in sponsoring? So there were some people who straight away said on face like we're not interested. There were some who said, okay, we'll get back to you. We'll get back to you. So at the end of the day, somehow we finished. Actually, it was Anisha. Funny things that has happened. The very first thing was we didn't have sponsors at that time, but by that day, as per the IIT Bombay rule, we are supposed to send at least half the amount. So we didn't have sponsors at that time. There was no one who came straight away to register. So what we did, like two of our guys, what they did was they took money from their parents' credit card money. It was supposed to be paid for the tuition, and they literally paid that. And also, even when we are on the bus, so we thought, okay, 20,000 at least is okay for us because there was no time and we were in such a desperate situation. So we thought like, okay, 10,000 also chalega because we have already paid the amount. So something we need at that point. And then that was the time where I and Anusha, I don't know, even in the bus, our minds just sparked. We are like the sponsors who offered, they were like, we said like at 20 also we'll kind of give the stall. So they are like, okay, okay, at 20 also we'll give the stall. And we're like, no, let's ask for 30. Only then they'll get the stall because they want the stall. Their whole purpose is to want the stall, not the video, not the logo placement and all. So we're like, okay, let's cash on this. And then we converted it to 30. We said it was like, we didn't say directly to them. We thought it was 20. We agreed on that. And we thought, okay, it's okay, negotiable. And we thought lower the price. But in that bus thing, wow, everything has happened. The whole day we sat in a dedicated room. We called, nothing happened, but it was in a bus ride. Anusha and I were sitting like few steps, oh yeah, few steps ahead. And we're like, suddenly we got the call and then we shifted our places and wow, that was so memorable.
So one thing I want to ask you all teams, like, what is the one thing you got improved by yourself when in your after getting into ESL? So not about conducting workshop. If just leave that and personally say what is the one thing you got improved yourself when you get into that ESL.
So, like, I don't know how to put this, but honestly, I got a really good set of peers in ESL because you don't actually get like a really collectively focused people at a particular point. So because of them, like I actually grew a past of lot of things. Like if you can see, if you can go on this website, if I send you this, this is our like eSales website, which I completely made it from scratch. And also like uh while doing this website wala work, I actually learned how to like I just knew a few platforms where I can deploy it, but then for this particular thing, I actually set up a server in my college and how can I actually work on it. So technically, it actually really helped me. And during those falls where I was like making some mistakes and my things were not working out that time. So that persistence, that consistency, which I actually needed, actually that muscle, the focus muscle, was actually grown by this particular thing. So yeah,
It's actually great thing. So any answers from other things?
I check the website though. It's good.
Yeah, it was
I'm checking it. It's nice.
like there were many members in the first photo. Like, how many team members do you actually have?
We have around 100, 18 core members, and we have around 100 people. Where 100 are members and 18 proper core members, the whole team.
Like, I have other question for all the other teams. Like, how do you assign roles and totally how many members do you have in your team?
And also like ESL wise, we have I think 147 members, like including the new recruitment. So that's our total strength right now. But I think we will reduce it by 30 by the end of this semester. Hmm. Ah, five actually.
Same, yes. Yes.
See? Yeah.
You can-
So what you guys think? How did you make you up to finals? Like what do you think about you will go final? You'll go for finals. So what kind of study do you have up to completion of this task?
I didn't get your question right. Can you please elaborate it?
How did you make up to finals?
Yeah, your last.
That was a good thing. So, any other questions?
From
And
besides,
how do you guys manage to get followers in Instagram? LinkedIn? How do you guys manage it to get many followers in Instagram and LinkedIn?
Okay, I'd like to answer. So I don't know how your scenario is. One of our scenario, what we guys did was, see, there are some certain student body pages, right? Like, for example, we have this different teams. Like we have this Swara team, which is like the music team, and then we have this Nartana team, dance, and then there is this photography. Like there are different specific organizations. Like we have the radio and all. So what we did was we slowly merged with them. So with them through like in that way we kind of got more followers because they have already a huge like a huge following of our students. So they kind of we collaborated with them. I mean, we didn't directly collaborate in the form like specifically about NEC, like the Illuminate amount and like the Illuminate event and all. We have merged with them, and that's how we kind of got more. And apart from that, word of mouth and all that work pretty well. So you just need to focus on the influential people of your college, be it your professors, be it your friends. There'll be definitely one person who knows each and everyone in college, right? The person will just go with you, and they'll be like, they'll literally leave you and they'll go because they found someone. So you focus on such influential people through the word of mouth, you'll definitely get. And second thing is, if you have the student bodies or your college pages, you just try to collaborate with them and get more of the following. Yeah, I think these things will actually work great.
So are you guys connected with me in LinkedIn? Don't think so.
So, the answer for this question is for Instagram. Sorry. For Instagram, like because of our contacts and right hashtags for cracking Instagram algorithm, we got many followers. Any other questions?
Yeah, I am Deepthi from Nirlights. Okay. What are your problems faced in a college? Like there is the Ignite Pronal. What is the problem faced in your college?
Actually, on duty. Being honest, my faculty won't offer on duty. We for one on duty, we have to get sign from our mentor and from our HOD and from our advisor. So that was a great difficulty. So that was the problem faced.
So I think anyone has any questions now?
Deepthi, I have to.
Yeah, I got one.
Like last 2 to 3 questions, last 2 questions. Okay, last 2 questions. Then we are wrapping this up because everyone is hungry here. Okay.
I think Raj is specifically talking about himself.
Yeah. No, I am not hungry.
Hey, that was a great question.
He left the meat. The guy want. Okay. So anyone, please.
Nobody was
Deepthi,
answering.
uh, Yeah, Sadhana, go. I just wanted to say, like, since it's the last 5 minutes, I request all of you people to kindly on your cameras, whether it's a phone or anything. Those of you who can on, will on, and kindly those with the laptops, kindly take care of the screenshots. Anusha, I guess you'll take care, and the other respective teams kindly take care of. So I request each and every one of you to kindly open your camera just for a minute. Be it a phone, it's okay. There's nothing to be insecure about. We don't see you guys tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Probably we'll meet in IIT, so don't feel insecure. I know I went through that phase, so yeah, that's all right. Just a little thing, screenshot, and then we're done. It'll hardly take 2 minutes, and you can just swap back. You can just shut your cameras. Anushka, third is the charm. Take another one. So I request everyone to do this thumbs up so that like everyone will be like, hi. Come on, bring your spirits, guys. Just a single thumbs up. Wow, Raj has got this whole celebration vibe. Nice. Those who just wanna shut your cameras, you can go for it.
So any other question?
I'd like to connect with you all in LinkedIn.
I'll ask some question. Yeah. You can. I want to ask a question from Aziz. I just want to know how many startups or ideas are right now being scaled at your ESL, like already scaled or are in the phase to grow? How many total startups are there right now?
So in Founders 4G, we do have 3 startups. Actually, our overall coordinator Rohit Vashan they had his own startup like a Infancy Private Limited. So on behalf of that, another 2 pre-incubation have started. That was so surprising thing that was happened in the workshop we have conducted. We the overall coordinator introduced to another 2 pre-incubation center. So Histra Studios and another one, something starting with V. I don't actually remember. So we do have 1 startup and 2 pre-incubation centers.
Anyone else?
Any other ESL? Talking about us, we have right now we have 5 core startups and more than 12 member startups. Why 5 core startups are those are the startups we are kind of more concentratedly focused on, and these core startups are of our core members, including me. I'm working on 2 to 3 ideas. Raj is working on 2 ideas. So our total count goes about 20.
So we have about I think 19. Actually, we have 2 incubation centers in our college. So these 19 startups are funded by them, and they are also given co-working space and any other support they are needed. So, this 19 startups are like incubated.
Great, guys. So now everyone just drop their LinkedIn's and just make sure you connect to everyone right now. Your personal LinkedIn's I'm talking about. ESL का भी डालो. Your personal LinkedIn also.
Mute your mic, Raj.
I just got a bit appraisal, so that's I'm very happy right now.
What are your personal visions from ESL? Like, where do you see yourself apart from ESL after a few years?
Your voice was little bit breaking.
So let me repeat for him. So he asked, what's your personal vision apart from ESL? Where do you want to go? Where you want to go somewhere in life?
Actually, my mindset was from the first day of college till the workshop conducted. My mindset was I wanted to join in a good company. I wanted to get placed in a good company. But then there was lot of startups that was happening in our college and the pre-incubation centers. After seeing all those, my mindset be like I also wanted to start some startup. So I'm asking my friend that we also should start some pre-incubation center, no? So that like I'm asking, I don't know, I'm seeing myself something new. I don't know. I'm stuck between the both.
Initially, at the starting of the BTech, I also have the same, like getting a good job. But after that, seeing all the scenarios outside, being dependent on parents via job, I don't think so. I should job. It's not correct fit for me. I think I should move entrepreneurship side like that. I thought, and as well as I have one idea, but it's not technically feasible in fact. So I'm trying to work upon it and make it a technically feasible thing. I think it will work on and I will go through that idea.
Yeah, your idea lies in which field?
Sorry.
Your idea lies in which field? Is it a like finance startup, tech startup, or
In,
any other?
uh, it will help for students. I think it's education related stuff. It will come under edutech
I should take up.
and it needs generative AI related stuff. I'm not quite good at it,
Okay,
but
cool.
I'm trying to expand my knowledge.
That is good. I'm working with finance and tech startups, mostly with finance. I'm right now as a winter stockbroker in JP Morgan Chase, if you know. And mostly I'm going for finance startups because honestly that's where my main field is. My my members know about it, Savleen, others and all. In fact, there are more other startups in ESL through us, game studios or AI ecosystems and all. So yeah, quite good. I'd like to personally connect to you, Rasya. Maybe we can grow up, we can build startups and all.
All right. Where can I get your, I mean, LinkedIn file or some?
I've shared it, and if you're not able to get it, you can just search up Devik Pawar. I think that will be working well.
Or can you get my number from your team lead? I mean,
Yeah,
we are in group
sure, I
right?
can. Yeah.
Or just say me your team lead name. I will get your number. Anything is fine.
Honestly, wait. Honestly, I don't mind.
Um,
Yeah, I don't mind sharing it. So yeah.
okay.
Any other?
Are there any more like wanna build startups, and are there any more like this? I mean, at idea stage, fixed at idea stage, and don't know further process.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
I am. So here everyone is like into a tech way. I'm sorry, into tech side, and I'm the only one who's into this agri tech. So yeah, mine is still in ideation stage, and I'm like figuring out. So if you have any contacts who are into this agri tech, I really need those contacts.
You know, I'm not kind of bragging, but I'm low-key, I'll say excited about it. That I kinda like, mostly what I do in SL is I look after startups and all. In fact, I think I'll be the one who will help them incubate the startups. Uh, that's why I was asking these stuff because I want to kind of build a community. Oh shit, yeah, I want to kind of build a community where my personal connections through these VC and all. I want to help people to get to you. Okay, एक second, I'll be there.
Guys, like I am working on like a blockchain wala, like cryptocurrency. So anyone have like a like sustainable wala sustainable wala coins like which consume less energy to produce? Any idea?
Yeah, I think yours is somewhat. I think you heard of this carbon credits, right?
Yeah.
I think it is somewhat related to you. I have previously interned in a company that is actually looking for these people who are into this. I've just done the research, never actually went through it. From there, I think,
Like the ideation stage, like I have made a white paper like that. After that, I have done documentation something about this. I need to make an ecosystem for this. So
yeah. So if you want to build like the community of them, so I think there are like, see, this carbon credits is like the new currency that most of the people are do want to go, because it's the whole point of like a major gimmick that companies are right now wanted to use just to reduce their taxes and all. So if you want to go with this sustainable approach, there are many MNCs and many startups. I think those who like work with this agri side and all, because right now most of the companies are trying for the farmers to convert their lands and convert their practices into this green coins, like the carbon crediting. So I think you can reach out to them. There are some companies, you just go through LinkedIn and if you want, I'll give you a contact of my previous company, so you can get access much more information. I don't think this is the way, but I just definitely say do put your feet inside. It's okay. Even if you get the mud, you'll at least know, okay, this is it. This is it. This is not my cup of. So yeah.
like
Any other questions?
Quick question, like a real quick question, just yes and no. Have there any teams or any ideas from your college being submit or not even submitted, accepted as Eureka's on list this year, last year, any year? That's great. That's great.
I'm sorry for interrupting in there. So yeah, Devik. So you said like you want to create space for all those with the startup ideas, and you want to bring them to a same platform. So can you explain more about that?
Actually, I do have a community right now. The name is Synergy. Very simple. Where I keep cohorts. Like my first cohort was for freelancers. If you don't know, I'm an author too, and I will wrote about how you can freelance in the right way. So what I did for those people who are early startup founders and engineers right now who want to earn, I kept my first cohort for them as a freelancers. So what they did was they came, they learned about how they can do freelancing and all, and kind of the whole community was divided into 8 parts. Uh, it was first of all, it was general. Second up was for VCs, venture capitalists. Third one was for startups, the product feedbacks and resources. Resources and internship offers are one thing. Uh, if my members who are there, they know I give internship opportunities to these people almost like alternate or every day from good companies. In fact, Google and Microsoft too. I've got some connections from where whenever Google updates any job roles, they kind of fetches it within an hour or so, and that sends me them, send this information to me. And what I do, I send this information to these guys. Now that's one thing. That's one thing. And what else I do is in my community, how many cohorts I keep those cohorts right now I'm thinking of doing that, but these cohort people will communicate with each other and they will start building things on their own. Now every cohort has some criteria, like suppose if there's a DG team, then this DG team will be funded by me. Now, where do I come this funds from? That's a whole different thing. I have some contacts and all. So every cohort will have a DG team, a VC in it, and what do I say? A kind of a counselor. So if there's a early stage startup founder or there's a whole team who wants to start something new, every cohort member will get to connect to these people. They will either scale the startup, they will either know more about it, because the key to making a great startup, oh god, 1 minute. The key to making a great startup is to focus more on making your idea different from others than to copying what already exists.
Isn't here? I guess there was some network problem on his side. Till he comes back and we start talking about that topic, I just wanted to say, from the guidelines point of view, there was one of the key points that we had to give feedbacks about each other, like about the other teams. So I think we should do that part, and like, so that we can note it and we can, like, document it. We will need it for our submissions. So that's one thing that I just remember. Record. Oh, Devik is here. I guess he can speak further and then we can do this. Devik?
Yeah. Okay. The feedback was
Yeah,
we
yeah,
got.
Devik?
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
sorry for it.
continue.
Honestly, I think my main point was clear, so you guys can continue with what you were doing.
So feedback, let's do that. Yeah.
So actually, my feedback was like this was a good session because you guys were so friendly. So I'm the combination of something introvert and extrovert. So I actually lacking communication when it comes to a lot of members on a team, or even from first day of college till now. Whenever the PPT presentation comes, my heart will be like reversed, like it will be like tuck, 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 tuck. So so I always had the fear in talking in front of everyone. So this was a good platform because why I am today I see something new today because I'm speaking this much like la, 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 la. So yeah, this session was so friendly. I loved it personally, and also I gathered a lot of main points because before starting this session, every other faced was faced only by our team, but then I realized that every team has some issues. So we are also in the issue, so no problem like that. Okay, nice session.
Um, I would like to say further, my feedback on this session about all the teams is that of course it was a great session, and like being able to interact with people and to know how other ESLs work and what ideas and how, like, there are so many ways in which, like, when we were talking about the sponsors and how you got those ideas, it is such a pleasure to know that when we are working as a team, we like tend to gain knowledge from each other so much. And I think that this is the best part of NEC, that, and we should be like really proud that we are part of it and we are doing our best. And I think that's from my side, from K sides. The other teams, what are your feedbacks about us? Which team is left? Uh, I think three of us are the fourth team.
Myself, Lasya. I'm from Nirulites.
Yes.
Actually, before this, I think I was at only. I mean, I was not. We was at just thinking about completing task. But I think it's more than that, and we want to concentrate on each and every step, right? Not just marks. For now, we are just moving out of that thing, like not just marks, because this is our first time, as we mentioned before. I don't think it's not about only gaining marks, as you all are more concentrated upon marks. In fact, because I'm not that, I mean, you guys already participated before, so you know what's the exact path and what to do and what not to do. But as of now, from your conversation itself, I learned how that other NE cells are gonna work. I mean, you even split up as teams like social media team like that. But we are not that kind. After the task work come, according to the task, I even split up them. Like, are you interested in working on it? Like, in this task, there is like blog writing. Who are interested in working with LinkedIn? Who are interested in working with the Instagram, who are having more expertise in it. Like that, I classified the task because I don't know their prior interest, as well as in fact, I don't know how to assign works. But after facing these many tasks and doing all these things, as well as learning from you guys, I understand now how to distribute the work as well as how to make them all work in one track.
I
Really,
think
I
that's
get
the
from you. Huh.
it is great to know that even though you didn't know about it, you're still doing such great job in it. And I think that it is really commendable.
Mhm. To be frank, I want to appreciate my team all because they are all supporting and they won't neglect their work. They will absolutely complete their task whenever I gave them. They're very interactive as well as cooperative. Uh-huh.
Anyone has anything else to say about each other? Any team members who have any feedbacks about each other? They can
All, like all the best to all the teams for the upcoming events.
definitely. Best of luck to everyone.
And one more thing, are anyone participating in summit? I mean, all got right for your e-cell. I mean, for your mails, all got that e-cell summit. Are anyone participating in it? I mean,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
I'll probably be there.
sorry.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be in Nisarwat.
And while registering, that is asking that, I mean, few details it is asking as a competitor as well as something another network mixture. Sorry. Uh, but exactly. Previous year also, did they conduct like this and invited you? I mean, previous year, what kind of information that you got from that meet? Like that, I want to ask. Okay.
According to like how much how like uh whatever I remember about that e summits, I remember that when once we were like we had completed all our tasks and everyone received a mail, and then we just like registered from our the mail IDs which we have given for NEC. We like registered in the eSummit platform, and I think we got the passes to like go to the seminars and whatever they will be conducting on that day. So it's like the finale for NEC, right? So I think the teams which will be going to the finale will be the ones who will like receive it. It's like I don't really remember it very clearly, but this is how much. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So, Niranshah, I think all of them have. It was a great question, really. No worries. Right. Everyone had a lot to talk. Yeah, it was great. So I think should we end it? Like, I hope we have done everything that is needed to be uh, submitted in the guidelines according to the guidelines. Yeah, I think we have. Yeah, yeah, sure. Kind of. Yeah. Thank you everyone for joining.
And thank
Yeah. Thanks everyone
Best
for
of luck.
joining. And
Yeah, sure. Thank you everyone for taking your time over here.
Bye everyone.
and also some of her have some good startup ideas. So go and proceed with that. You will have a great future. So I'm not a to bless everyone.
Yeah, but
Thank you,
good
Krishna.
luck to everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.